Hi everyone, Jana Verbakel here, Realtor in London, Ontario, and I just wanted to send out a quick video about whether or not it's the right time for you to buy a house. Just had a discussion with someone who was thinking about purchasing their first home, and after going through a series of questions, it turns out it's not the best time. So if you are considering purchasing a home, just a couple of things to think about. The first of those is that you need to know your budget. You need to know how much money you make on a weekly or monthly basis and what your expenses are. So debt repayment, what it costs you for your rent currently, what you expect it might cost you for a loan, what it costs you to eat if you have birthdays and weddings. Those are all things that you need to be aware of so that you can budget accordingly. Now, the second thing, which may be the most obvious, is to make sure that you have a down payment saved up. You cannot purchase a home with 0% down. You do need to have a down payment saved up of at least 5%. And in many cases, people want to save more just to save on some of the fees. So make sure that you understand how much money you'll need to have saved for your down payment as well as your closing costs before you take possession of the home. Now, it's also important to know what your debt service ratio is. So looking at your total payments to service your debt, so car loans, credit card payments, student loans, as a percentage of your total income, and different banks will have different ratios, so make sure that you ask someone at your bank about that. The other thing is that it's important to budget based on the unknown. So if you're purchasing a home together with a partner, you're planning on having dual incomes forever, just remember that life can change. That partner may not be in your life forever. Someone unfortunately could become ill, unable to work. There's lots of different scenarios that you should always make sure that you've planned a contingency for. And lastly, know where you're going to be in the next 3 to 5 years. If you are the type of person where you're just waiting for a job transfer across the country, don't buy a home. It can take anywhere from 3 to 5 years for you to recoup the cost of actually buying that home and eventually having to sell it. So if you know you're going to be in the same place and really plan to put down roots for at least 3 to 5 years, you have a down payment saved, you've got a great debt service ratio, you understand your monthly budget, then call me because you might just be ready to buy a house. So thanks for listening, guys, and hope you have a great week.